guys, welcome back to Ole SmokinSteve's. Today we're still working on setting our fishing reel up for saltwater fishing here in Florida. I just got the main line put on, which is 30-pound braid, and I'm going to show you now how to put on the popping cork. That's going to tie onto the 30-pound main, and at the other end of the popping cork will be the 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. So this popping cork, this is what it is. It's just a little flotation cork here, and it's got some weights here on the end and some little beads on the other end. And as you jerk and reel that rod in with that lure or whatever your bait is on there, this thing makes a noise every time you jerk that pole. Okay, this is supposed to draw all that fish. It's supposed to get the fish's attention. When it hears that noise, then it's going to see that bait, and it's going to grab onto it, and you got him. Okay, so we're going to get this rigged up. I'm going to show you the knots we're going to use, and get it rigged up, and hopefully go out fishing and catch some big ones. Okay, that improved clinch knot, I'm going to show you using this string and this measuring spoon here. We're going to be using the hole in the end as our swivel on the popping cork. So we're just going to take this string or line and go through that loop on the popping cork. Okay, and then we're going to take that loose end and wrap it around that line there. We're going to wrap it around there 4 or 5 different times. Just like so. Then we're going to take that loose end there, and there's a little loop there there by the measuring cup, and we're going to take that loose end of that line through that loop. Okay, see that loop there? I know it's hard to see, but it's hard to get that camera position just right. But we're going to take that loose end, and I had to wet it there a little bit to get it through there. So we took it through that loop, and when we do that, we create this other loop. Okay, and then we're going to take that end through that loop that we just created, and we're going to cinch that up just a little bit, and then we're going to be pulling on this main line to cinch both of them up. And as we pull that, that's just going to cinch right up on that measuring cup or that loop on our popping rig. Okay, just pull and pull and pull. The more you pull, the tighter it gets. Okay, it's a good knot, guys. So just take your scissors or cutters and cut that excess off, and you're good to go. That's all there is to it. It's a good knot, and it's going to hold. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to show you how we do it here on the real thing. It's going to be a lot harder to see here, but I'm taking that main braid, and I went through the end of that popping cork, and now I'm taking the popping cork and putting a few twists in it, and then I'm going to take the end line and go ahead and give that a couple of twists as well. Okay. Then we get those twists in, we're going to come back and take that tag in through that loop in the line that's formed around that eyelet on that popping cork. So we got it all twisted up. I'm going to take that end and bring it back up to that little loop there at the end of that popping cork, and run that through that loop, that loop in the line, like we did using the string. So I'm going to pull that through, and when I do that, I'm creating another loop. Okay? And then I'm going to take the end of that and go through that loop. And once I get that through there, I'm going to kind of cinch both of those up together. Okay? And as I pull on that, that's cinching up on that popping cork. And you want to pull on it tight and yank on it. The more you pull, the tighter it gets. Okay? Then I'm going to take that end and I'm going to make a little half hitch and tighten that up against the end of that clinch knot. Tighten that up good, and that baby ain't coming off of there. The more you pull, the tighter it gets. And once you get it, go ahead and take your cutters and cut that tag line off close to the line there, and that's all there is to it. Right there, looking good. Okay, we're going to do this same process over again on the other end of this popping cork. We're going to tie our leader on to the other end, our 30-pound fluorocarbon right here. So we'll just take the end of this guy and run that through the eye of the popping cork. Okay, and we're going to double that back, and we're going to take that loose end and twist it around that leader. Okay, we're going to twist it around there 4 or 5 times. Just like so. And then we're going to take that loose end and bring it up through that open loop in that line that goes through that eyelet of that popping cork. Just like we did with the string. Once we get it through there, we've created that other loop, and we're bringing that up through that other loop. Then we're going to cinch them both down and pull on them and draw that up tight against that popping cork. So you want to give it a pretty good yank, tighten it up. The more you pull on it, the tighter it gets. Make sure you pull on that tag line, make sure that's nice and tight. Just kind of work with it. Keep pulling, tugging. You don't want this thing to come loose. Okay, seems to be on there good. Like I say, the more you pull and the more you yank, the tighter it gets. I think we got her. So once you get her nice and tight, take your cutters and cut that excess tag line off of there. And you got your nut that's going to hold, guys. So there's your popping cork all set up, ready to rock and roll. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one.